Catherine Amani, 51, has revealed Prince Harry's personal secrets. The reality star assured that at 21, the prince was an experienced lover. Meghan Markle's husband told how he had sex for the first time. The British king's youngest son lost his innocence in a field behind a busy pub with a woman who was older than him. Harry himself was 17 years old at the time. One of the British prince's ex-lovers, Catherine Amani, has assured that he was not a virgin when they met. Harry was 21. According to the interior designer, the prince was very confident. He was an amazing kisser and he knew exactly what he was doing, assured Catherine, who is 13 years older than the prince. The reality star expressed confidence that the prince deliberately sought out older women. Harry likes older women, Amani told The Sun. Catherine and Harry were having an affair until the prince changed his phone number. Harry's bodyguard team was against his relationship with the reality star. Prince Harry spoke about the first woman in his life in his scandalous memoir. The husband of the Duchess of Sussex explained that he felt humiliated afterwards. The British king's son attended the birth of his firstborn son. Prince Harry spoke about the birth of his wife. Archie was born in a London hospital. The youngest son of Charles III wanted to be the first to see his son. The couple chose to give birth together. Meghan was swinging on a giant fitball when she went into severe labor. Then she went into the bathtub. The father-to-be lit candles everywhere at this point and placed a picture of Princess Diana on the table. Meghan was incredibly calm. "I was calm too," Harry assured. However, he had to resort to some tricks to achieve that state. The prince asked his bodyguard to bring him chicken from a famous African restaurant. Harry also used the laughing gas that was behind Meghan's bedside. Meghan laughed and her eyes rolled. "I took a few more breaths and it was like I was rocking, too," Lady Di's son recounted. Later, the nurse wanted to give Meghan some laughing gas to ease the pain, but there was nothing left. In his memoir Spare, the rebellious Duke of Sussex also recounted an act of his father that shocked him. Charles III had forbidden his son to take Meghan with him to bid farewell to the dying Elizabeth II at Balmoral Castle in Scotland. The conversation took place in elevated tones. According to Harry, his father gave pointless and disrespectful reasons. However, he later apologized to his son. 1987 was a year of turmoil and scandal in the royal family. First, the public learned about the unhappy marriage of Princess Diana and Prince Charles, then about their cheating on each other, and then discussed whether or not Harry was Charles's son. Soon a new scandal. Journalists found out that Elizabeth II has two cousins that no one has ever seen. All because they spent most of their lives in a clinic for the mentally ill. It was about Nerissa and Catherine Bowes-Lyon, who, by the way, had long been listed as deceased, although both were more alive than ever. Nerissa and Catherine were born into the family of Sir John Herbert Bowes-Lyon, one of the older brothers of Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, known as the Queen Mother. John and his wife Fenella had 5 children. The eldest, Patricia, died in infancy. A few months after her death their second daughter Anne was born, and a little later, in 1919, the third girl, named Nerissa, was born. Doctors immediately recognized the youngest child of the couple mentally challenged, and so the young parents did not even begin to give the traditional announcement in the Times about the addition to the family. In 1923 Fenella again gave birth. And again a girl. Fortunately, Diana was perfectly healthy. 3 years later there was another addition. The newborn, who was named Catherine, was also diagnosed with dementia. In February 1930, John died suddenly, and Fenella was left alone with 4 children, 2 of whom seriously ill. Nerissa and Catherine grew up, and for many years their mother took care of the girls by herself, even though their development remained at the level of 5-year-olds. They did not speak, only mooed or mumbled, and both had trouble walking and coordinating in space, so they had to be accompanied everywhere. The family was frankly worried that because of Nerissa and Catherine Fenella would not be able to marry off the beautiful and educated Anna and Diana. They say that suitors will be afraid to marry into a family where there are mentally retarded. And then the woman was advised to give the 6 sisters to a psychiatric clinic. Fenella's maternal grandfather promised to take care of all the expenses. Sussex revealed an eloquent case that characterizes his relationship with the Queen consort. On January 10, Prince Harry's sensational memoir Spare, which can be translated as Spare, Free or the Unnecessary, will be released in Britain. Some excerpts from the book have been available in the public domain since earlier this month. And in one of them, Sussex talks about his uneasy relationship with his stepmother, the current Queen consort Camilla. In particular, Harry recalls how he and William literally begged their father Prince Charles not to marry Camilla after Princess Diana died. William and I promised my father that we would be happy to have Camilla in the family. The only thing we asked for was that he not marry her," says Sussex. It is worth noting that the prince's relationship with his stepmother has always been difficult. To be fair to Camilla, she never tried to be their Harry and William's mother, but she was the other woman, and she was taking up their daddy's time, a court insider quotes biographer Penny Jr. in her book Prince William. Born to be King. Another insider told The Telegraph that young Harry deliberately annoyed Camilla. When the younger boy was eventually persuaded to be in Parker Bowles's presence, he unnerved her with long silences and hurt looks. According to the prince himself, his relationship with Camilla has grown warmer over time. Thus, during an interview on his 21st birthday, Harry said that he and his brother love her madly and thanked his stepmother for making their father very, very happy. Insiders, however, continue to insist that Sussex has never been truly close to the Queen consort. Although the tension between them has eased over the years, it's more a show of unity than a truly close relationship. They may coexist as adults now, but they were never close, and they're not close until now, a court insider quoted the Mirror as saying. Some even claim that Harry was against Camilla getting the title of consort queen. Harry can't stand Camilla, he doesn't want Camilla to be queen, he's very angry about it. He hasn't come to terms with it and probably never will, says royal writer Tina Brown. Sussex commented on long-standing rumors that he is not the biological son of Charles III. Prince Harry commented for the first time on the popular theory that his father is not Charles III at all. Sussex said how he felt when he heard it and read in the press about the affair between Princess Diana and his alleged biological father, Major James Hewitt. On January 10. Prince Harry's scandalous memoirs called Spare, which can be translated as Spare, Free or the Superfluous, will be released. Several excerpts from the book have already leaked to the press. And in one of them Sussex comments on the popular conspiracy theory that he is the son of Princess Diana's lover James Hewitt. In the 1980s, Welsh had a 5-year affair with Major James Hewitt, she herself confirmed the relationship in a BBC interview. On this basis, some experts and royal fans believe that Hewitt is Harry's real father. Proponents of this theory like to refer to the allegedly phenomenal resemblance of James to the prince. Before, Harry never commented on these rumors. But in his memoirs, the prince finally allowed himself to speak out. The tabloid readers liked the idea that Prince Charles's youngest son was not Prince Charles's son. For some reason this joke never bothered them. He calls press speculation on the subject sadism and claims that Diana didn't actually meet Hewitt before Harry was born. The Duke also claims that journalists tried to get samples of his DNA to verify the rumors. All of this, Harry believes, was necessary to make him a laughingstock. Harry also accuses Prince Charles, the current King Charles III, of toxic speculation on the subject. The Duke recalls that Charles often teased him by repeating, "Who knows if I am really your real father?" The prince adds that he always thought the joke was bad taste.